super early down here for breakfast. I had like some food and some tea. I hope you all are having an amazing day. So today I saw yesterday I saw a beautiful park. So I think I'm going to go record content for you guys there today. I'm super excited about that. One thing that I always want to do is to make sure that I'm giving an offering to you guys, my audience, my digital family, of any place that I am. I can't stop looking at that. It's cool, right? Let me give you more scenery. There you go. So one thing I want to make sure I'm always doing is giving you guys an offering of meditation. And so that's what I'm going to do today. I saw this beautiful park and I'm going to ground there for a while, maybe like an hour or so. And then I'll record video content. How do I describe what Colombia is doing to me? It's preparing me, but it's also making me remember. Ironically enough, this is also the week of the anniversary of my first TV show, of my first time co-hosting on BET, and it's the week that is the anniversary of the first time I was featured on The Source magazine, and those are such big things. So I've been doing a lot of reflecting and seeing the time, in the pandemic, it just was kind of like 3 years for 1 year, 2 years or 1 year. You know what I mean? But it just kind of feels like, wow. I'm grateful. I have a lot of gratitude. But then there's also definitely where it's like, you're not where you're supposed to be, right? Like we all do to ourselves. But Colombia's making me realize I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I am so loved. And I am so protected. That's a big one for me. I'm so protected. Like God loves me so much, and it's just amazing to just experience the world and how different places do different things to your spirit, and they make you see different things about yourself. I've noticed my voice has gotten a lot calmer here. I'm at ease. Here. I feel like everything's aligning, and it's also just beginning. It's like 33 countries. I've taught in 33 countries. And there's still something in me that feels like I'm not doing enough. While the voice has gotten smaller than what it used to be over the years, it is indeed still there. And I'm learning how I talk to myself in those moments, right? Feeling like I'm not enough, and I've intentionally noticed how much better my self-talk has gotten over the years. How much sweeter I am to myself. I'm sweet to everybody else. But also the gratitude of the toughness, Like the toughness doesn't, sometimes brutal is needed. That's just my opinion. But brutal doesn't have to sting, I guess. So I'm just learning to balance that, right? Because we do need to be hard on ourselves sometimes. But we don't have to be toxic. There we go. We don't have to be toxic to ourselves in that hardness, because I believe life is about balance. I don't believe in just speeding up all the time, like most New Yorkers. And I don't believe in slowing down all the time like most spiritualists. I have always been a person that's just like pushing the envelope, shaking the table, shaking the table. I believe that life is about balance, and you need both of those energies in order to create and align you with who you are designed to be. You can't just rest all the time, or else you miss opportunities. You can't just speed up all the time, or else you miss life. But it's really about being so in tune with yourself that you know what is needed. My eyebrows look crazy. It's early. Do not judge me. I know I look like this. I look like this. Not that that's settled. But it's really about being so in tune with yourself that you know which energy you need in the present moment to honor your soul's calling. That's what it's really about. It's about knowing what you need in the present moment to honor your soul calling, because sometimes you do need to slow down. And sometimes you do need to speed up. But it's unique for everyone. And the threads that kind of weave that together are knowing thyself, like being intuitive to know when you need rest, because that rest is needed, because you're gonna have to go, you know. But it's different, it's diverse for every single person, and I just see so many people promoting either or side of the spectrum of that, and I don't agree with it. Not necessarily. I don't agree with it. I think we need both elements. I think we need that sternness, and we also, that's what the feminine and masculine energy is really about. It's not male, female. It's really light, dark, sun, moon, you know, those type of elements. And we all have each within us. And it's just about balancing that so that you can best be of service to this lifetime. Because Earth is a very interesting place. I'm gonna say that again. Earth is a very, I left my tripod home, so don't judge me. Earth is a very interesting place, and we're here to serve. I have my own theories about Earth, but I'll save that for another video. But you're where you're meant to be in this present moment. Excuse me, if you're showing up, if you're doing the work, if you're honoring the alignment of what your body needs in the present moment, if you are putting in the healing work, putting in the work for your career, if you are, you know, being obedient to the voice of God, and if you are actively seeking the answers to what your soul is called to do, then you're where you're supposed to be. I'm not going to sit here and say everybody's where they're supposed to be, because that wouldn't be accurate. I'm about my data and accurate information, and you guys know that. But if you're showing up, and you know, only you know the answer to that. A lot of us could fake it. And showing up is sometimes resting, and showing up is sometimes speeding up again. But if you know you've been putting in the work intentionally to become the best you possible, to serve, be of service in your purpose the best way possible, if you really have been showing up, then you're where you're meant to be. It's as simple as that. We're all designed to be in different places, but we're all needed in our position of power, you know? That's why being yourself is so important. Alright, I'm gonna go get some more tea. I've been on this thing for almost 9 minutes. I talk a lot. Speaking of showing up in our positions of power, I talk a lot. But at least it's not like aimless talking, like it means something. Alright, I love you guys. I'm gonna show you more of a view. So crazy here. In a good way. Alright. So I'm gonna let this in at 10:10 just because I want to be intentional. So in 5, 4,